You're listening to the Pelicans postgame report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
Perfect. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell him that. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Pelican, ain't gon' lie, I feel flyer than I ever been. We stay ballin', this New Orleans, I'm a Pelican. Going down in the nest, wild, wild west. Come in town and you best show us some respect. 3-point threat, I better make it rain. If it's something, don't jump stupid like your ankle sprain. Always said, never hate the player, hate the game. Jumping where the dame late, punch a train. Post game, Big Q, talking about business. Bird gang, YouTube, they ain't flocking with us. Lock up the division mission, get into the finals. Finish competition, then it's going win the title. I know this flyer than you can get. Such a threat that the refs just might call a tag. You can double, you can press, but you can't check. Right, left, slide by you like a Eurostag. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that birds of a feather flock together. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Pelican forever. And never, and never, and never, and never, and never, and never say birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, fly down, I'm a Pelican forever.
That he had him is when you, I think it was, he had 6 turnovers early and then missed it, make a shot. But the way he was able to bounce back, what does that say about him as a player, especially in this kind of moment?
It shows that, he's a special player. He's talented. First half wasn't going his way. Kind of got on him at halftime, let him know, come on, man, just be yourself. Just go out there and play. These guys are young, rookies, their first game, and basically first NBA game. And he bounced back great. That's what you want to see. If he plays like that second half every game, we're going to be just fine.
I think there was a time in the third quarter, y'all pulled him early in the third quarter, too. It kind of sat him down again. Was that kind of just reiterating that halftime message?
Yeah, just trying to let him know, trying to calm his nerves also. Trying to let him know, come on, man, you got to pick it up. If you don't pick it up, we're going to be in trouble. And he did that. Kept us in the game.
You talked about wanting to put the ball in Fear's hands and let him run the offense. What did you kind of see out there in his first game?
I seen him. He's young point guard. He did a good job. We just had way too many turnovers, the whole team. We don't turn the ball over, we win by 10. We turn the ball over, and we can't make a free throw. So that's 2 things that can kill you in a basketball game.
Yeah, he was kind of talking about in that first half, kind of chirping back and forth with guys, kind of getting the competitive stuff going. How much do you kind of see that in him just like doing I won't do the zero fears thing, but kind of just not being scared out there as a young guy?
Oh, he's not scared. You wouldn't know he's an 18-year-old kid. Like, he's out there playing like he's a grown man, which is great for us. He's being vocal. He's leading the guys. He's bringing them in. So for him, that's big.
It seemed like Micah Peavy made a bunch of plays that kind of kept you guys within striking distance. What did you think of the way he played today?
Peavy plays hard, man. He does all the little things, and it showed tonight. He's going to get steals. He's going to guard guys. He made some open shots. So for him, it's just keep getting better, keep developing.
I think Eve showed a couple of things that maybe he didn't have last year. What did you
working on some stuff today? You can see it look good. He missed a few layups, but the way he got there was impressive. And I think if he makes those, hey, we'll be looking a little different.
We talked about how this is just a new experience for you being in that head coach spot. What was it like the first game?
It's a little different, but it's a great experience for me getting to, figure out how to run a team, how to draw up different plays, be in different situations. So it's good that, you can only grow.
Derik had 3 assists, but 2 of them in the first quarter. Kind of really impressive. What did you think of him as a playmaker today?
He's got to be better. He's going to be better, and he's very talented. And you see flashes of how good he's going to be. And for him, it's good to get this first game out the way. And the next game, trust me, he'll be a lot better.
What do you think Derik's potential can be?
It's through the roof, man. His potential is unlimited. For us, I gotta learn to use it. It's my first time being a head coach, so I gotta watch the film and see where I can get him the ball in better spots in different situations, so he can be a playmaker.
What extent is he kind of carrying the ship, just given all the commentary by team trade next to Kevin and all that, and does he the right selection? Do you see him using that as a chip?
I don't know if he's using it as a chip. For him, he's a confident dude. I think he feels like he's that good, so he just got to go out here and prove it and play the best.
Man, it was super dope. Going out there competing, got to play with a lot of my new teammates for the first time, and we went out there, we played hard, and we did what we could do.
Think of DQ's second half. I mean, you start the way he does, it's very easy to probably put your head down and have a bad game. But the way he bounced back in the second half was pretty impressive.
He just continue to be resilient. We've seen it a ton in these last couple practices. So him continuing to keep his confidence and continue to keep going, continue to keep his motor as well is something that a lot of our teammates can learn from as well. And he's going to continue to bring that every single game.
It's still very early in the process, but what are some of the key differences you're noticing with the NBA style of play versus what you were doing in college?
Really just continuing to go out there, do what you do. And I'll say the biggest thing is probably length. He's just a lot taller, a little more athletic, but other than that, still basketball at the end of the day.
What encouragement has Porter Moser given it to you over the last couple of weeks?
Man, he's giving me a lot of encouragement. He continued to reach out, text and call me still, so that's super cool that he continued to reach out. And he's just been telling me just continue to do what I do, continue to trust your work, and continue to put in work.
What do you hope to accomplish in the summer league here? What ways can help you get better?
Just learning from every single game. Every game is going to be a lesson, so continue to take something away from every single game and carry it on to the next game.
Does it still feel like a dream being in the NBA now? What's it feel like?
Man, it feels real now. I had my first game, and I was out there, made some pretty good plays, and we played pretty hard.
And since y'all doing a little chirping in that first half, how much do you kind of enjoy that stuff when guys are going at it?
Man, that's something that you live for. Just seeing somebody else that had the same passion as you, and they take the game so serious, and it brings passion to the game as well. Continuing having somebody you can talk to, having somebody you can chirp to, and y'all get each other going, and it's motivation.
What do you think was keep DQ to kind of get it going in the second half?
Just continuing to keep his head, keep playing with the motor he got, and just keep going.
How impressed are you with his on the dribble game at his size and just kind of the way he can face up and do what he does?
It's crazy, especially at that size. You don't see many dudes being able to kind of make those type of moves and to kind of be able to pick your spots, and you can either play on the perimeter or in the post. So that's something that I kind of take away from his game, and I tell him bro, just continue to do what you do. Keep your head no matter what it is. Next play mentality.
How much do you think the turnovers as a team was just you guys got to spend more time getting used to playing with each other?
Yeah, that was definitely a key factor for this game. We're gonna continue to go back to the gym. We're gonna watch film, and we're gonna get better.
It was great. I started out really, really bad, and then my teammates stuck with me. I guess I call them vets for the summer league, but a few of the older guys was just giving me words of encouragement. The second half, I got it going, and then I kind of picked it up.
Is there any one moment that it clicked? Bruce said he kind of talked to you at halftime, and then early in that third, they kind of sat you down and talked to you a little bit. Is there anything that kind of helped you get going?
No, not really. It was just I don't know, it was my game. I feel like it's my game to kind of be nonchalant, but at times I should be physical at times because that's why I feel like I messed up or turned the ball over a lot. Or I looked immature because I wasn't physical enough. But so once I understood it in the second half, I feel like I picked it up.
Once did that first bucket going in kind of help get you going a little bit?
It was a little bit of relief, and then I think I came down, turned the ball over. I was and I got spit from my mouthpiece in my eyes, so I was and then the next one got me going. So and then we didn't have enough time to really play against each other a lot. We did, but me to adapt to the physicality in the week I was there. But now I feel like I have this game under my belt. I feel like I'm gonna be great next game.
What did you kind of see from Fears in that first game, taking over that point guard role?
I think Fears kind of did a good job. It's our first game. None of us gonna be perfect, but Fears know what he got to do better. I know what I got to do better, but I feel like it was a really good debut for him. Talked a little trash. Now that's one guy I probably got to learn from, even though he's younger than me, because he was bumping a lot of people using his physicality. But I feel like he had a great debut.
Did it surprise you to see him chirping out there a little bit in that first half?
No. He's from Chicago, so.
You mentioned, the next game. How much you look forward to just taking this experience of this game and trying to improve. I know turnovers was an issue today, but I'm sure just getting more opportunity to play together will help.
Yeah, just really redemption. I gotta redeem myself because I know I got 82 games. Twitter and probably Instagram going crazy right now. So I just gotta redeem myself for me and all the outside noise also.
You also had a double-double.
It was kind of sloppy, but a double-double is a double-double, but it was kind of sloppy in the first half. I think I flipped the switch in the second half. like I adapted in the second half, but even Weave told me it's gonna take me a week to figure it out. But I feel like I got a little bit of a hang of it now.
You mentioned it sounded like you were trying to be more aggressive in the second half. Did you feel like you were kind of reading things better too, like reading their defense, finding openings better?
No, like sometimes I beat my man and then I try to make an unnecessary move or a weak move, and then he just played good defense and got me to turn the ball over every single time. So like it was like so second half I kind of understood it. Oh, and actually what kind of got me going is one of the guys was talking trash and he was like he didn't even get in the game, and that's when he was like, "You trash. You're not even good at basketball." So I think that got me going.
What's the key to keeping that switch flipped on Saturday?
I mean, like, I don't know. Trying to be the best on the floor at all times, probably, but trying to compete, it's really not no switch. But like the way I play is the way I've been playing all my life. And then like, I mean, a lot of people say I have to turn it up, like just as spurts. So I think this was one of the games where I had to turn up as spurts to get used to the physicality and the no calls and stuff. But I think I figured it out in the second half.
I know you were talking about looking forward to playing with Eve. What was kind of your takeaways from that first experience?
I really wanted to get him that lob, but Eve, like I'm under the rim. He's so athletic. Eve under the rim, just grabbing all the rebounds and stuff. But and I feel like he's gonna be like we're probably the same age, but he probably gonna be like a good mentor, a good big brother, because he did go through a whole 82 games. So and some of these, so I think he's gonna help me out a lot.
All right, shout out to the fam for all things Pelicans, man. You're listening to PPR. Big Q, we up in this thing, man. The Pelicans, man, they go down in the first summer league matchup with the Minnesota Timberwolves, 98-91. Corey Brewer, you heard the breakdowns from some of the staff there with Corey Brewer. It was mostly interesting, man, to see how it was going. And Coach Brewer was right. It was just one of them situations where you had a really good young team, but the issue is, a lot of turnovers. It was a lot of turnovers. They had some very interesting points of the game that really, you've seen some really good talent there. But yeah, these guys are going to get better as they play together as a team, man. And you can see it in Queens. Queens' assessment of themselves were very honest. Zero Fears was handling this business. And like I said, it was their first matchup, man. A lot of rust there. Pelicans in this one, man, they had 25 turnovers. So we'll go over the stats and facts in the breakdown. I'm Big Q. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. By all means, feel free to share the show on your social media feed. Shout out to Lex NDC, man. We up in this thing for this quick breakdown. All of us will return on Saturday for the Pelicans matchup against the Lakers. And then we'll have a live stream afterward, full live stream talking about this week's events, as well as the Herb Jones extension that we covered on the episode of PPR's Flash Report. We up in this thing. So let's get right on through it with the stats and the breakdown. Pelicans tonight, 34 of 77 today. For 44%, they were 9 of 23 from downtown. Did not shoot the ball well, 39%. They were a ghastly 14 of 25 from the foul line for 56%. So you missed a lot of shots. 14 of 25 from the foul line. They lose by 7 points. Didn't do a good job of shooting from downtown. 39% was okay, because they really did better than the T-Wolves, 7 of 29. But in the effort, you look at it, they did a good job rebounding the ball, 42 to 39 over the team. They got out assisted very poorly, 13 versus 24 there. The steals was 14 to 10. T-Wolves way. The blocks was off the chain, but T-Wolves had 12 to 1, and it was just an effort thing. You see, the Wolves looked like they wanted it a little bit more than the Pelicans did, but then also you kind of turn to the turnovers. 25 turnovers versus 19 in the matchup, so a lot of stuff was going not in the Pelicans way, and they kind of lost their way. They started off pretty decently in the first quarter. Then you seen things kind of turn on them in that second quarter, where they just got outscored, and then they never kind of rebounded or kind of caught up to them, and that kind of carried into the second half of the game. The top scorers in the matchup today for the Pelicans were Lester Quinones. Shout out to Jay Black, who kind of corrected me in the chat. I got to get my stuff right with that. But big ups to you. But the Pelicans' top scorer was Lester. He had 20 points. In 21 minutes, he was 7 of 12 from the field, 5 of 8 from downtown. He led the Pelicans in scoring. The big guns and Jay Fears had 14 points, had 7 turnovers tonight, and 2 assists, 2 steals. Got to calm down, let the game come to him. Derik Queen had 13 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double, but also had 7 turnovers. So young guys turning the ball over a lot tonight. Even our second-round pick rookie, Mika Peavy, who was in there handling his business. He finished with 11 points, but he also had turnovers as well. He had a couple of turnovers in the matchup, and it just was one of those things where you just see they were just trying to find their way. So 11 for him. Antonio Reeves, good to see him in 21 minutes. He had 10 points. 13 from Eves with 13 rebounds, 13 and 13. Eves Macy in 26 minutes of action. And then, of course, off the bench, no real production outside of Lester's 20 points, 5 by Hunter Dickinson. The big had 5 points, 3 from Keon Brooks in tonight's matchup. So, on the flip side of things, Minnesota team was led by 2 20-point scorers and Terrence Shannon Jr., a really good off guard. He finished with 20 points, 9 assists on the matchup. Leonard Miller had 20 points and 9 rebounds to kind of help the T-Wolves get the win, their first summer league win in Vegas, 98-91. The Pelicans, of course, will rebound. They will get an opportunity to get a little revenge, as you heard what Derik Queen talked about, wanting to kind of get some get back. And he'll get an opportunity this Saturday, July the 12th. Pelicans will play the Los Angeles Lakers Summer League team at 7:30 on ESPN2 or ESPN Plus. Like I said, we'll be in the building, PPR live during the broadcast. And we'll after follow the broadcast off, talking about some of the young players, the moves that have been made, the rumors all circulating around the New Orleans Pelicans, all that kind of gravy stuff. We'll cover it more and then some. So anyway, with that being said, man, listen, y'all tell me how y'all felt about our young squad today, how they played. What do you think about the Pelicans moves? And we'll talk it all. Just let us know in the chat, man. Put it all in there, and we're going to holler at you, man. Listen, like I said, we'll be back on Saturday to talk about it more, man, and we'll cover the waterfront. I'm Big Q. This is PPR, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to see y'all on Saturday. Much love. Peace. Go Pelicans.
You're listening to the Pelicans postgame report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
Perfect. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Pelican, ain't gon' lie, I feel flyer than I ever been. We stay ballin', this New Orleans, I'm a Pelican. It's going down in the nest, wild, wild west. Come in town and you best, show us some respect. 3-point threat, I better make it rain. If it's up, then don't jump stupid like your ankle sprain. Always saying, never hate the player, hate the game. Jumping where the dame late, bunch of train. Post game, Big Q, talking about business. Bird gang, YouTube, they ain't flocking with us. Lock up the division mission, get into the finals. Finish competition, then it's going win the title. I know this flyer than you can get. Such a threat that the ref just might call a tag. You could double, you could press, but you can't check. Right, left, slide by you like a Eurostep. Fly Pelican, fly Pelican, fly Pelican. And I tell them that birds of a feather flock together. Fly down, I'm a Pelican forever. Pelican forever. And never, and never, and never, and never, and never, and never say birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, fly down, I'm a Pelican.